Good evening, everyone. Money is most important aspect for your life, my life. Without money, we cannot run our life because if we if we need anything, it can be food, it can be water, it can be air. Without money, we are not existence in world. So it means that money is so much important. So definitely money and finance has some role. Just you can think one particular uh, lesson. We have to run, we have to walk on road. Then there is the one rule of road. We have to follow traffic rule. We have to walk on the road on left side. So there are various rule and regulation that we have to follow in society uh, on road, and we have to follow the traffic rule. According to that, there is various kind of the money and finance rule that we have to follow. That is the reason it, I am taking the what is the rule and what is the finance action you have to take. If you are taking such kind of the action, or you are following all rule related to money and finance, then it's very good. If no, then I will advise to you ki how much you can adopt, how much you can apply finance and money rule in your life, that you have to adopt, you have to apply. Because when you are adopting any rule, any regulation, it will be the perfect for you reason ki anyone who has created rule, they have experience, they have lots of the knowledge, and after that they have written some rule. So let us start to discuss about the what is the finance and money rule. And definitely if we have any question, we have to write down on mobile, laptop, uh, on notepad. And before end of session, we will take every question of all participants. If you have any doubt, we will try to solve your doubt. Yeah. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल प्रॉब्लम प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है कि फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट वी हैव लेस इनकम. Our income is very less because our expenditure is going to high, or you can say that our income is not as increasing as our expenditure is increasing. So we are saying that our income is less. So another part is the expenditure is the more, because money has lots of the feet, hand, mind. मतलब कि there is the some money in your pocket, so after 1 hour, 2 hours, one day we'll see, oh, where is the money? कहाँ चला गया? You are not able to understand कि किस रफ्तार से this money is going from your pocket. You are not able to understand. So one important thing is that this is the biggest problem. Our income is the less or limited. Expenditure is the more. It is increasing. We once you have the income less, expenditure more, so definitely your saving will be nil. And as I have explained to you, ki there are various financial rules that we are not aware. So again, it is the biggest problem for you as well as the us, and many more. Like there is the one myth कि पैसे पेड़ पर नहीं लगे हुए. तो when we are asking any component, any item, any wish, dream with our parent in childhood, then father or anyone is saying कि यार पैसे पेड़ पर नहीं रहते, लगे रहते, कि whatever you are asking that is not possible. So there are so lots of the myth, there are lots of the fact we have listened from society, family, friends, or anyone. So this is the problem. Then what is the solution? So first of all, before starting solution of all above problem, we have to understand ki what is the stage of money. The stage of money is the one is the earning. First of all, we have to earn money. Whether we have to earn by job, business, or any activity. It can be investing, it can be art, it can be business, it can be anything. Okay. The first stage is to earn money. Second, once we have the money, definitely we will expenditure. We will make expense on like livelihood, on need, hobbies, study, garment, wedding, anything. from earning expenditure, then we have the something you can say it is the saving. Let's say we are earning 1 lakh rupees per month and we are expending 70,000, 80,000, 85,000. So whatever the balance money, that is called the saving. And that saving is good for our future. And from this saving, we are making investing in real estate, gold, PPF, you can say mutual fund, shares, anywhere. Okay. And जैसे बूंद बूंद से घड़ा बनता है, every drop of water is the essential making the big fund. That is the every single amount saved is the important for creating wealth. So this is the some stage of money. First is the earning, second is the expenditure, third is the saving, fourth is the investing, and last one is the wealth creation. So everything has a some rule like earning. So there is the one rule is that you have to increase your earning. Then how you will start increasing your earning? Definitely, you have if you are doing the job, then you need promotion every day, every month, every hour. So your income will increase. But in job, promotion is the maximum once in a year or maximum twice in a year. Other than there is no need ki every 3 months, every month you are getting the promoted. Might be possible within the 1 year you have changed some job, so you can get the 25%, 30%, 40% hike, 50% hike. But it cannot happen each and every day. Once you have the change your job, at least 2 and 3 years you will give with the one company, then you are going any other company, then you will get the good hike, good chance. Okay. So everything has own rule regulation. Expenditure, obviously बात है कि when we are talking about the expenditure, so there are lots of the rule. That is the one rule, 50, 30, 20, that we will discuss in the later part of the session. So everything has the rule and we are not following rule, then it will create problem. It will create financial stress. And once we have the financial stress, so definitely we are not able to give the best product. We are not able to provide our best services. And ultimately, what will happen? There is some financial stress. We are not able to provide the good thing, good quality. Again, financial stress. Again, financial stress. Then it will come the burden of debt. Burden of debt. So it means कि it is the financial stress 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, then we are going to negative, negative, negative. So this is going to happen. This is the stage of money. So now we have to understand what is the inflow of money. Inflow, if money is that, suppose that someone is giving money to me, suppose that I am asking 1 lakh rupees from my friend and I have asked, Bhai, there is some medical emergency, and right now my salary has to come in the within the 5 to 10 days or 20 days. Can you give me the 1 lakh rupees? So he told me, definitely I can favor you. I can give the 1 lakh rupees to you, but with one condition, that within 15 days you have to return. So there is a precondition that I have to return. So when I am getting any money that I have to return, there is some precondition, pre-existing condition, and there is the one type of the money that we have not to return. Suppose that I have filed your ITR return and I'm saying ki, Mr. X, I have filed your return. So that is the fee is the 11,000 rupees. So definitely I have filed your return. I have provided some services to you and in return you are giving some money to me. So it's obvious. Yeah, I will not return to you. So when some amount, some money is coming in your account, whether in form of cash, whether in through bank, form and mode is doesn't necessity. Necessity is the nature of inflow of money. If it is a precondition, ki one day you have to return, or it is the confirm, no, you have not to return, then any money that you have to return, that is called the loan, and there is no taxation on loan. First, we have to understand there is no tax on the loan. And there is the once you have not to return, then there is the two kind of the income. So when you have not to return money, then it's become the income, and one part is the called taxable income and another part is called the exempted income. Where I have not to pay tax, that is called the exempted income. Where I have to pay the tax, that is called the taxable income. So this is the some part, this is the something that we have to understand. As I have explained to you, there is a one rule, 50, 30, 20. So may I may I ask all participants whether are you aware about this rule? What is the rule? 50-30-20. Anyone who can unmute yourself and whether you are aware, so please tell me what is the rule say 50-30-20. Anyone?
No, Manish ji.
Ashok ji, Pooja ma'am, and Palvi ji, Prem, and Savana ma'am, if you are aware ki there is this terminology you have heard or not. If you have not heard, it's okay. So anyone?
No, Premji is also saying not aware. I'm also not aware.
You are not aware. Okay. So let's assume ki all participants you are not aware. So first thing we have to understand what is the 50, what is the 50, 30-20. So it is saying ki suppose that your income is 100% or 100 rupees. The 50% you have to spend on your need like traveling, food, garments. That is our basic need. So we have to spend 50% of the total earning on our need. 30% on wants. मतलब कि once you have completed your need, so let's assume I have the one hobby, or you can say want ki bhai I need iPhone, I need some luxury item. So that you can spend the 30% of your inflow on your want, on your luxury. Let's assume you are thinking ki I have to travel outside India. Okay. And suppose that your total income is 30,000 rupees per month. So in a whole year, how much income you are getting? In a whole year you are getting a amount income around 3,30,000, 3,60,000. And you are aware ki if you have thought for the foreign country, then it will be the amount around 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. So what I have told you ki ट्रैवलिंग फॉरेन कंट्री इट इज द लग्जरी, इट इज द वांट. तो वांट्स पर हमें कितना खर्च करना है? हाउ मच आई हैव टू खर्च ऑन द वांट्स? 30%. तो 3,60,000 का 30% कितना होता है? इट इज अराउंड 90,000. तो वेदर इट इज द पॉसिबल टू गो आउटसाइड इंडिया विथ योर फैमिली? नो, बिकॉज 90,000 विद नो टिकट विल कम. तो इट मीन्स कि everyone they have the income, according to that they have to change. And 30% include for the all wants. नीड के बाद your basic need like food, garment, staying, rent, that is the basic thing. उसके बाद whatever amount we have to spend, that is on the wants. Wants includes your kids, your spouse, and 20% you have to save. So this is the rule 50, 30, and 20. That 50% on need, 30% on wants, and 20% we have to save. So this kind of the rule we have to follow. Now I want to say कि I can understand कि if you are saying कि I am not aware, अभी आपको पता ही नहीं है. तो if I am going to ask कि सवाना जी, Mr. X, Mr. Z, Mr. Y, are you applying this rule? Then कहेंगे मनीष आप तो आज ये रूल मेरे को बता रहे हो. टुडे फर्स्ट टाइम आई एम गोइंग टू अवेयर अबाउट द 50-30-20 एंड यू आर सेइंग कि आई एम मेकिंग इम्प्लीमेंटिंग और नॉट. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके. So that we have to understand. Okay, first we have to know कि what is the rule of money, what is the rule of finance. Once we are aware कि this kind of the rule of finance, this kind of the rule of money, then we can think whether it is the possible implement or not. Let's assume I'm saying कि 20% we have to save for the future purpose. It's okay, you are not aware 50-30-20, but you are aware कि how much income you have. 100% you are aware. And again you are aware कि in end of the month whether you are saving some money or not. If I'm going to ask one question and you have to answer yourself, not to me, you have to answer yourself, not to me. Tell me one thing, are you saving 20% of your current income? If not, then it will create some financial stress in your life. So it means that there is some problem, like there is a problem like in inflow, or there is some problem in need versus wants. कि need पर आप 65 जा रहा है तो wants पर 30 चला गया, तो there is no sense of the saving. So that we have to understand कि what we have to. Again, it is a 2025. So there is a sum rule like 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is equal to 9. So today, if we are going to discuss about the total 9 rules of the money and finance that will help to become saving some money, and that will help for our future. The first thing is that for the outflow, you have to do you have the budget for the outflow? First of all, before starting your month, and you make your budget, like you are aware rent आपको कितना देना है, or how much you are paying EMI, you are aware how much you have to pay on the telephone, because once it is a prepaid phone, then you are aware okay, in the 28 days how much you have to repay, you have to recharge. Again, if your kids is going to school, college, etc., then again you are aware ki how much you have to expenditure. Almost 60 to 70 or 80% money is almost fixed, and it is occurring every month. But if I have asked question to you, had you prepared budget for the month of the May, or the month is coming in the month of the June, so had you prepared? You will say, यार budget क्या बनाना यार, जैसा I'm getting money, and once there will be the question of the expenditure, like I have to buy vegetable, I have to buy fruits, I have to pay rent, I have to pay the tuition fee of my kids, so I will do. But what is the need of the budget? What is the need of the budget? When भाई life में जीना है तो मुझे देना ही देना है. Suppose that once I become the ill, there is the some fever, then I have to go to doctors. तो उसके लिए मैं बजट क्या बना के रखूंगा कि मैं डॉक्टर के पास जाऊंगा? मैं तो नहीं बताता जी, बनाता जी. तो if you don't have the budget, then it will create problem for your life. Reason is that once we have the budget before starting a month, then you will the aware यार इनफ्लो तो मेरा 1 लाख है, मेरा आउटफ्लो तो मैंने once I have written the budget for the month of the June, it is the 90,000 आ गया. Whether it is the possible to reduce, to cut some expenditure that is the not necessary, that is not a need, तो वहां पर you can make the some sense. Let's assume in wants or in the some expenditure, if you have deducted only 5%, पहले 5% बच रहा था, once you have deducted 5%, then it means you are saving you the 10%. So when you will start making budget, then it will be the good for you. So you have, if uh, you want to create some magical impact in your life, then start to make budget for the next month. And once month is the over, then you have to take your what you have the budget and what you have the actual expenditure, both you have to compare whether it is working or not. Whatever the money you have the kept in the budget, whether it is the exceeding in the actual or it is the reducing in the actual. If it is the reducing in actual and you have not reduced your need or etc., all those things, then you are on control. But your budget is the 70,000 and your real expenditure is 80,000, then it is the problem. Problem is that in by making budget, you have not thought something, or you are making the more expenditure, or there is the one more thing, if there is the some emergency medical issues, or there is the some unexpected party, unexpected birthday, unexpected wedding that you have not thought, and where your outflow was the 5%, 10%. Okay, so this kind of the thing might be possible. Your spouse is saying कि यार मनीष 6 month हो गया, we have not travel anywhere, तो चलो ना नियर बाई बाई कार वी कैन गो. तो योर थॉट कि भाई 1 लाख का इनफ्लो था, माई एक्सपेक्टेड बजट इन द 20,000 रुपीज, तो डेफिनेटली 80,000, तो आई एम गोइंग टू सेव द 20,000 दिस मंथ. बट योर वाइफ इज योर स्पाउस इज सेइंग कि वी हैव टू गो जयपुर, वी हैव टू गो हरिद्वार. ओके, then once you have started your car to go for the any travel, then 15-20 रुपया कहाँ जाएगा? तो what happened? This expenditure on the travel that you have not find out, you have not created in the budget, but you have to expense. So once you will create budget, when you will write your actual expenditure, and after end of the month you will compare, then you will find out भैया पैसा कहाँ जा रहा है, और where you can reduce. And do you have the money for the emergency? So that you have to understand. And any other person is asking some help to you. So are you in position to help or not? So that you have to all question. If you want to take a screenshot, you want to take the photographs, you can do. But I want to know only one thing, key, if you have to prepared, you have to answer yourself, or you have not answer, you have not thought like this, then start thinking, start writing budget. And if you need any help, my number is available on the WhatsApp and group. You can ask me how I have to create budget, how I have to compare my actual expenditure. Inflow. There is the two source of the income. Income, passive income, or active income. Okay. I think there is some spelling mistake, so please forgive me, because there is you can say I have created the PPT in the hurry, so there is some mistake. So please sorry. And active income source, we can have the one or two source. Suppose that I'm doing the job 9 to 5, 9 to 6, then this is my active income. And after doing the job 9 to 6, 9 to 7, I can give the one tuition tuition. So that again it is the active income. So active income source I can have one or two, but in case of the passive income, it can be 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, what is the sense of the passive income? That we have to more than one. We have the some money in saving, we can have some money in the fixed deposit, we have the investment in the stock shares. Rental income, we have the house property where some person is residing and he's the paying the rent to me. Okay. And I have created some mutual fund investment. Okay. I have created one blog, I have created one YouTube, and some money is coming from the social media. So we must have the 3, 2, 4, 5, 6 passive income. Right now, if you don't have the passive income source, you have to think how you can start your passive income, and that passive income source more than one, because it will help when you you stop your active income. So that is the most important thing. We have to create passive income source first. Now, जो हमने we have discussed about the first problem, inflow. कि inflow हमारा कम है, our income is less, then we have to start increasing inflow. How we can start the increasing inflow? We can search new job, and along with the one job we can do some part-time job, online job, so we can start some increasing job. Or suppose that in any job I have spent 3 years, 4 years, then I can think to change. I can ask with HR department, my boss, when you will give me the promotion and when my appraisal will happen. Okay. When you are doing the business, then you have to think, this year my turnover was the 1 CR, so next year I have to do the turnover 1.5 CR, I have to do 6 CR, whatever you want to do, 1.1 CR. So you have to start increasing your inflow. You have the investment in share, stock, mutual fund, home, houses. Okay. Suppose that you have one house and one person is paying only 10,000 rupees, but there is a another house nearby your house, and rental is coming around 30,000. It means it might be possible you have not charging this from your tenant good amount, or might be possible this tenant is coming from the 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. That's why you're not charging so much amount. Then you have to think how I have to remove or how I have to increase rent. So that you have to think. When you have invested some money in any stock, A, B, C, and their price is only 100 rupees. Okay. Then you have to find another stock. Ki jiska price 2 times, 3 times, 10%, 20% is higher, then I have to search. So always you have to think increase inflow through job, business, or investment. How will it start to increasing? Like I have to told, suppose that I'm the accountant, I'm doing the accounting, then I have to do the same activity. Suppose that I'm an accountant and anyone say, Manish, you can earn some money if you have done one operation in the hospital. Whether it is the possible. One accountant cannot do the hospital, cannot do operation, cannot give the any medicine. But as being the accountant, I can go for the, I can take the some online accounting assignment. I can give the some tax consultancy. I can do the some Saturday, Sunday job. I can do some 7 to 9 job. The same activity I can do. So we have to understand, to increase inflow, we have to do the same activity. some other work. Suppose that I have the interest in cricket, then I can start coaching in cricket, or I can start playing some professional cricket. So that we have to start, but that should be related to your interest, to your specialization and hobbies. So you can start with your hobbies, like you have the one hobbies to collection of the old item, old art, coins, etc. All those things. So now you have seen, yeah, there are the lots of the antique pieces you have. Now you can sell that, you will earn lots of money, or you can keep, or you can start the other collecting the antique pieces. So after some time you can earn good money. Okay, so that we have to understand. Second, if it is not possible to increase inflow, then what you have to do? You have to start decreasing outflow. And I have told to you, first we have to create budget. We have to make the actual expenditure. We have to make comparison. Once you will create the comparison, you will understand where I have to decrease my outflow. Then you have to understand what is your need, what is your luxury. That is the most important thing, need versus luxury. Need versus luxury, you can understand. Same shirt is coming 1,000 rupees, same shirt is coming 500 rupees, same shirt is coming 5,000 rupees. The same, almost same kind of the shirt is coming 25,000 rupees. Yeah, I understand. There will be some difference between 500 rupees shirt and 25,000 rupees shirt. But my salary is only 20,000 rupees, 25,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees. So even my salary is 1 lakh rupees, so I'm not eligible to buy 25,000 rupees shirt. Okay. If I have buy 25,000 shirt, then it will be the ultra luxury, not only luxury. Reason is that I have not to wear only one shirt. I have to wear at least 6 to 7 shirts. So once I am wearing the 6 to 7 shirt of the 25,000 rupees, मेरी तो 2 months, 3 months की salary खत्म हो गई. Okay. But anyone who is the earning in the crore rupees in every month, okay, then he can afford 25,000 rupees shirt to bear. So that we have to understand कि need versus luxury will depend on your inflow. Suppose that anyone who has a started job and he is getting only 25,000 rupees, but they have buy the iPhone, they have buy the iPhone on the EMI, then it is the luxury. But anyone who has their income is the 10 lakh rupees per month, and they can buy the 1 lakh rupees mobile phone 50,000, then it is the need. Reason is that his influence the more and more as compared to the other person. So expend need and luxury will depend your inflow. So if your inflow is less, so you have to think where I have to stay, where I have to control my expenditure. So same shirt is coming 500, same shirt is coming 25. हाँ, there will be some quality difference, but ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 500 set will last for the 1 and 2 years, or 25,000 will last for the 50 years. ऐसा नहीं होना है. So that we have to understand need versus luxury. Hobbies, definitely. I cannot say कि you have not to fulfill your hobby, but you have to list down your hobby. Suppose that you have the 10 hobbies, then you have to find out कि भाई 10 के 10 तो hobbies I am not possible to perform. I am not able to complete my all hobby, but it is the possible कि I can go for the one hobby, two hobby. Because reason is that कि only you don't have the hobby. आपके spouse, आपके kids के पास भी तो hobby होंगे. तो all is the family and you are only one person who is the earning money. तो सिर्फ आपकी हॉबी की बात नहीं हो रही, पूरी फैमिली की हॉबी की बात हो रही. तो मैक्सिमम यू कैन गो फॉर द वन हॉबी. Outflow that I have to given the requirement and luxury that I have to explain to you already. Again, you have not to desire, kill your desire, but it doesn't mean you have to accept all desire. 10% saving. 10% saving is the most important thing, whether you are doing job, whether you are doing business, or at any situation, at any stage you are in your life, you have to save at least 10%. And once you have the saving, then you can invest in real estate, gold, equity, share, IP asset, insurance, PPF, etc. Where all where you want to do. Saving, when you have the saving and you are going to make investment, then you have to understand the purpose of the investment, liquidity of the investment, ROI of the investment, and in the last investment risk. So I'm going to take only 2 and 3 minutes before ending this session, and definitely you have the question, I will answer to you. Liquidity. Suppose that I have 25 lakh rupees, and within the 6 to 7 months or within the 1 year, I have to marry my daughter or I have to marry my son. And I know कि I have to spend 25 lakh rupees in wedding of my kids. It's okay. Kids, kids is around 20, 23, 24. Saving is the 25, and I have created my budget to expend 25 lakh rupees on my kids. ये तीन चीज तो कंफर्म है. Okay. My one of the best friend has come my home, and he was aware कि I have some surplus money. He told me, Manish, are you aware there is the one plot, within the 6 months it will be the double. Within the 6 months it will be the double, or if you have some money, so you can earn some profit. मैंने बोला okay, very good. I have verified all document. I have researched in the market, and everywhere I got a satisfying answer. Like document was very good, title was very good, and through the all property dealer or etc. nearby person, they all told if within the 6 months this property is going to the hot cake double, or at least 50%, 30%, 20%. Let's assume not double, let's assume 20% hike. So nobody is going to give the 20% increment within the 6 months. It means कि in the 1 year it is the 40% increment. मेरे को पता चल गया गुड वर्क. आई हैड मनी, मैंने पैसे जमीन में लगा दिए. ओके. Within the 6 months वो डबल भी हो गया. Let's assume it is the double, let's assume it is the 40%. Now my daughter, my kids, my son marriage is come on my head. Okay. I'm searching the buyer. भाई खरीद ले मेरा जमीन. And in the market there is the one news. Manish is selling property to because he need money. अब वो जो 40% इंक्रीज हुआ था, नाउ इट इज द डाउन 20%, 25%, 15%, और इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि माय प्रॉपर्टी विल सोल्ड आउट विद इन द 10 days, बिकॉज यू आर अवेयर कि व्हेन यू हैव टू सेल और परचेज एनी रियल एस्टेट प्रॉपर्टी, तो इट टेक एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 months, and all agreement to sell is around the 3 months to 4 months. Within the 3 to 4 months, I will make the all payment, and after that we will do the registry, etc. So 1 से 2 महीना, 3 months we have to buy the buyer, search buyer, and after that we have to give the 3 months to arrange the money, and after that the registration. So what happened? शादी निकल गई, पैसा भी मिला लेकिन बहुत बाद में. So what happened? Liquidity. So before making investment, you have to understand your purpose of investment. You have to understand liquidity of investment. You have to understand the ROI and almost investment risk. Where you are investing, you're putting your money like gold, PPF, real estate, mutual fund. What is the investment? Suppose that you have invested in a stock market, and we have seen there was the war between India and Pakistan that were unexpected, because 1 month back there was no such as the situation. ठीक है, उठा पटक थोड़ा बहुत इंडिया पाकिस्तान में होते रहता, बट वी हैव नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड कि दिस काइंड ऑफ द सिचुएशन विल हैपन. लेकिन विदिन द 1 year, विदिन द 1 month व्हाट हैपन? स्टॉक मार्केट ऊपर नीचे हो गया कि कोई शेयर अप जा रहा है, कोई शेयर नीचे जा रहा है. तो सपोज दैट आई हैव इन्वेस्टेड इन वन पर्टिकुलर सेक्टर, उसका शेयर नीचे चला गया, देन व्हाट आई विल डू? So before making investment, we have to see each and everything like purpose, liquidity, ROI, investment. So now I'm going to end session because time is the going to some exceeding. And if you have any question, you can ask anything. Any question related to money, related to tax, related to this session. So you are most welcome. And definitely, if you have question, you can ask. If you don't have question, so I need my feedback whether this session is useful for you or not.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Really, very nice session, sir.
yeah,
Sir,
thank you.
my question is how to calculate the retirement corpus and what are the factors we should consider for the retirement point of view?
Yeah. So, Dr. Pooja, first we have to understand whether you are the government doctor or whether you are the private doctor. Let's say, just I'm going to complete. Suppose that you are the government doctor, then you have to see whether you are getting the pension or not. So let's assume you are the private doctor or you have the own clinic. Okay, it means there is no such as the pension scheme for you. It means after retirement, after 65, because in case of the doctor, you have the time of the 65 for the retirement. But there is the one good thing for the professional like you, like me, we can earn in life for the last moment of life. Suppose that at 65 you have to retire, but nobody can stop to open your clinic, because in clinic all doctor, they are the 70, 71, 75, they are serving, at least they can write medicine. So after 70, there is the hand shaking, etc. All those things. Then they cannot go for the operation, but they can provide the medicine. They can give the consultancy. Okay, so you have to find out whether after retirement, whether are you able to making some money or not. One thing, what is your family condition? Like at when you are the age of the 65, the whether you have the parent from in-law side, from your side, and what is the medical condition of parent. Suppose that your parent is free of like there is no BP, there is no medicine expenditure, then you are in the quite situation. Again, your kids is not having good study, or you can say ki they have started some study, they have started some startup, or they failed out, or they have lost around 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. So what I want to say, after retirement planning is not depend on the one single issue. We have to see lots of the various things, and for that you have to give the at least matlab 10 to 15 days to understand कि what kind of the situation will happen after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and what is your total family income, what is your total family liability, and where in the current where you are going to invest, like it is the PPF investment, whether it is the insurance investment, whether it is the real estate investment, whether it is the stock investment. So when you have the all information, then you can make your plan. Now I have to think after retirement where my will I have the passive income, or whether I can do some active income or not. So I think Pooja ji, you got my point. And if you need more information, so definitely online. I cannot give the so much thing that for that you have to connect with me offline.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, so I think you got my point.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Pooja ji. Any other question? Any other feedback?
Sir, can I ask one question, please?
Yeah, Palvi, please.
So good evening. It's a very nice session, sir. Sir, the question is, if you're a single lady and as such no responsibility is there and you have no plan for marriage, and you want to stay single for a long period of time, so in the late 40s or late 60s, so what would be our plan? So how much sufficient money should be there that after 60, as you are all alone in this universe, so how much money should we have so that we can live our livelihood without any problem, because you are an independent girl, so how much money should be there for our lifetime? Thank you.
Yeah, the Palviji, first of all, I would like to say one thing ki, whatever you have is like 40, 45, 50, whatever age you have. So if you have the home for your residing, suppose that you have the own home, okay, then it is the ultimate thing. Reason is that ki, there is no need of the expenditure of the rent, etc. All those things. If you don't have the home, so try to buy home within the 5 to 10 years, so that कि आपका जो आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट और आफ्टर 55 60 65 there'll be no such as the expenditure for the rent. So first of all you need one home, and another thing you have to invest right now in the equity market. Reason is that ki your time is the very long. Suppose that you are the 45, then you will retire or you will stop your working after 55, 60 or 62. So you have the around 25 years to 22 years. And right now you can take the lots of the risk. Suppose that stock market is going down, but you are aware that this money I need after
Sir, minimum, sir, minimum how
minimum.
much amount would
Again
you
I am
like to
saying,
suggest?
Palvi, minimum is depend on your lifestyle. Suppose that your lifestyle in the current situation, suppose that you are single and right now you are spending 25,000. So definitely after 10 years, you have to see the inflation. So equivalent to the 25 after 10 years, it will be around 60 to 70,000 rupees. So that you have to understand okay, what is your current lifestyle, or whether are you interested to stay in the current lifestyle, or when you don't have so much income, so you want to reduce. So that you have to understand. Bitcoin, I will never say, because it is going up, it is going down, and कब आपको बर्बाद करके जाएगा मैं सजेस्ट नहीं कर सकता.
Good evening, Manish ji. Very informative. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
There is a question in the chat box if you would like to address that.
Just 1 second, ma'am. Just let me check. Uh, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Bitcoin is the one thing ki if you have the more surplus money, then you can investigation is that Bitcoin is not a you can say this investment tool is coming in the last 5 to 10 years. Okay. And there is no existence. ये हवा में है. At least gold, at least mutual fund, at least shares. They have the some physical format, digital format, anything. But Bitcoin ना physical है ना digital है, कुछ नहीं है. कब हवा में आता है, कब हवा में जाता है. हाँ, if you have the more money, कि कभी ये लूट भी जाए, डूब भी जाए, तो आपको कोई फर्क नहीं हो. Then you can invest. But you have, let's say you have the surplus 10 lakh rupees. So I will never suggest to invest more than 1 lakh rupees in the Bitcoin. If you are thinking मैं 5 लाख लगा देती हूँ, then it will be the biggest blunder for your life, क्योंकि किसी दिन डाउन हुआ तो your whole money will wipe out. So Bitcoin या ऐसे जगह में you have to invest only maximum 5%, 2%, 10%, so that कि अगर कल को बर्बाद भी हो जाता है, आपको कोई परेशानी नहीं होगी. So that is the my answer. Corporate FD, definitely it is the safer side, but you have to check. Like अभी कुछ 2-3 साल पहले there was the some default in the corporate FD, जहां पर like कौन सी कंपनी थी, एक धनलक्ष्मी और एक दो और मेरे को नाम जस्ट आई एम फॉरगेटिंग. तो देयर इज द 2 and 3 कंपनी दे हैव द डिफॉल्टेड. तो you can start corporate guarantee FD, but every 5 to 6 months you have to check what is the status of the company, and according to that you have to reshuffle. So corporate FD is the good thing. There is no such as the problem. You can go for the
Sir?
safer side.
Sir, for example, Shriram Transport Finance Company and Mahindra have their own FD. So is it safe? We can go
Yeah,
for
it is
it?
the same.
Although it
Mahindra
is
and
related to
Mahindra Shriram.
NBFC.
Yeah, it is the same. There is no such as issue. So I hope कि as you are asking some question to me, तो I hope कि ये session definitely it is the good, and it is the my privilege कि अगर मेरे पूरे session में you have learned one single line, one single word, then it will be the very good for me कि आपने कुछ सीखा. And I am available on the WhatsApp in this group. My number is available. So if you have more question or there is some like question that I cannot give the answer immediately because they have the subjective answer depend on your condition situation. So for that we need discuss in the separate. So I am available. If you want to discuss, I am available.
Yeah. Yes, thank you very much, Manish ji. बहुत informative था and well addressed.
Thank you.
There's another question in the chat box. Hybrid mutual FD or high risk?
Hybrid mutual fund is that suppose that you want to invest 1 lakh rupees in mutual fund. So there is the one option you can go for. You can go for the equity. So hybrid mutual fund is your sum. You have to choose one scheme where your amount will invested 50% in loan side, debt side, that is called, and 50% in the equity, or it can be 70% debt, that is the more safe, 30% equity. So hybrid basically you have your whole amount will be diverted into two parts. It can be 50%, 50-50, it can be 60-70, 70-30, it can be 30-70. Option you have to choose. So hybrid means कि your fund will be invested in the two parts. कि अगर कोई एक up जाता है तो दूसरा can maintain, or there is the fund down, then another that is the debt. Let's assume I have the 1 lakh rupees. 50,000 in the shares, equity 100% इसकी up down हो सकता, but in the debt fund is around 8%. ये 8 ही रहेगा. इकोनॉमी नीचे भी जाएगा तब ये 8 to 7.5 हो जाएगा, but shares can be down. So hybrid is always good.
Yes, I hope that answers your question, Pooja ji.
Yes, thank you so much. Lots of regards. Thank you.
So thank you, Manish ji. Thank you everyone for joining in. Manish ji, you are the host, so please end meeting for all.
Okay, ठीक है. So I'm going to close, and I hope
Yeah.
you have learned lots of things. And if you have any
Yes.
question, you can put on the our WhatsApp group. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to close.